Ladies and gentlemen, the following fight is a special lightweight showcase bout and is our co-main event of the evening. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He is an MMA specialist and stands 6 feet tall. He weighed in officially at 155.7 pounds and has amassed a record of 7 wins and 4 losses. Fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, Dylan the Nuke Tuke! And his opponent fighting out of the red corner. He is a striking specialist and stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. He weighed officially at 155.5 pounds and across his 20-fight career has earned a record of 14 victories and 6 defeats. Fighting out of Manchester, England, Kane, Mousah! The referee judge, Paul Crossy.
Tuke in the white trunks, Kane Mousah in the black shorts.
Red, blue.
Co-main event. Touch of the gloves. Southpaw stance for both men. Although you can't really count on it to stay the same for Dylan Tuke for more than a few minutes. A few seconds, really.
So the challenge for Kane Mousah here is to take the space away from Dylan Tuke without walking onto any of these really dangerous shots that he's got. He's been very, very good at sniping with that rear hand as he's moving away. So Kane's got to be very strategic how he takes the cage away from him. You can see the feints here from Dylan Tuke. That's going to buy him some space, keep Mousah guessing. Man, it feels tense in here right now.
I was gonna say Dylan Tuke can do this all day, but he does do this all day. This is how he moves, even when he's not fighting. He can't sit still.
He can never sit still.
Dylan Tuke talking to the referee. Never a great idea, if we're being honest.
That was a good low kick by Mousah. You can already see the redness on that lead leg of Dylan Tuke. Kane edging his way forward here, holding that center circle.
And despite the experience advantage for Kane Mousah here, you can guarantee he's just never fought anyone who is quite like Dylan Tuke, who moves quite like Dylan Tuke does, who talks to you, to the referee, to his own corner, to whomever during a fight like Dylan Tuke. Even for a very experienced veteran who's fought in Bellator, fought at a high level, it's a new look for somebody like Kane Mousah. Oh, right hand landed there for Mousah. Gareth A. Davies part of the coverage tonight. Gareth, what do you make of this young man and this matchup?
Well, I'm going to talk about the young man who's 38 right now, the very special Kane Mousah, who is one of the stories of transformation which makes this sport and sport itself and human life so compelling. We've been talking in the last couple of days, believe it or not, about him. He knows in some ways that he's a target for all the young fighters at his age, but he's been embracing the universe, without me getting too hippie about this, and just letting things come to him. And he's already looked very good tonight. His corner, yelling beside me, are saying walk him down carefully, which he's doing at the moment. And I think he's dominating this round. And he's a very special guy, Kane, as you all know. We know he was in gangland Manchester for a long time. He lost a lot of his life to prison. But he is one of the reasons that people are on his side tonight, because he's a folkloric figure. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Gareth. Kane has had a couple moments here in the first round, but the movement of Dylan Tuke, and there's a lead hook from Tuke. Really just confuses a lot of this. Referee calling for more engagement.
Tuke plays this game. We saw him do it in Dublin as well. He plays this game to the point where his opponents start to get frustrated. He waits it out, and then they start to come crashing forward, and that's where he capitalizes. This is where Mousah's got to use that patience, that maturity. He knows the game that Tuke is playing, and it's difficult to not get caught in, especially when the crowd and the referee start to get restless.
If Kane can land like this in every round, though, he's winning the round, and then he can be patient.
Well, that's
Tuke needs to do something.
That's exactly it, Stefan. As you said, when Tuke's moving and sniping like this, it puts a lot of pressure on him to. Oh!
Yeah, beautiful timing.
That was very nice. You see Kane Mousah scrambling to the fence, helps him get back to his feet. Tuke tries a mat return. He's tangled with the legs. He's got the far side hook in. Now he goes for the near side. Beautiful.
Drags Kane Mousah down to the mat again.
Kane was not thinking about a takedown at all. He really took his mind off it. Great timing by Tuke.
Now Tuke relentless on this. Can he mount any offense significantly here to close out this round after 4 minutes of pure movement?
But then you've got to think Tuke starts the next round knowing that he can take Mousah down and take his back.
The referee keeps telling Tuke to engage. Tuke looks at him and says, no. How does a referee handle that?
Man,
Thanks for the insight, Big John. It's just an odd approach. Unenviable task for the judges trying to figure out who won that first round, or if anyone won the first round. We're 30 seconds into the second frame, and Kane Mousah in the black trunks, Tuke's in the white.
You can hear the corner team of Kane Mousah saying he's going to try and make you reach. He's trying to draw Kane Mousah in here. We're going to see him try and get this fight to the ground again. You can see Mousah starting to get impatient. He wants to get into a firefight here. Tuke's not going to play that game, though. Oh!
It's the power by Mousah.
Kane trying to make something happen here. Rear kick from Tuke.
Mousah switches to a southpaw stance again.
I think we're going to see a level change here again from Tuke in a moment. Nice counter right hook as he peels off to the side.
There it is.
And this is where the strategy, as maddening as it is, becomes effective for Tuke, because Mousah feels like he's got to close the distance, got to engage, and he walks into a situation like this. The level change, the grappling, and in danger of being mounted here against the cage.
And that's clever work by Tuke. Look how he's getting over the top of his opponent. It's like he's climbing to be above him. And now he's got that wrist control. Steps through, tries to take the back again. Very slick grappling from Tuke here.
So smooth.
Tuke to the back of Kane Mousah with plenty of time, more than half a round to work here in the second frame.
And this is where the trickiness of Tuke transitioned into his MMA game as well. You don't know exactly what he's thinking, what he's going to do next. And you can see him sneaking this arm underneath the neck of Kane Mousah here.
It's going to be difficult to finish it with the back defense in his back, though.
He's currently appealing to the referee that Kane's grabbing the glove, but now this is difficult because you can see the body triangle is sealed in the top position.
Top arm came
That means it's going to be difficult.
Could be it.
It means it's going to be difficult for Kane to get rid of this body lock because of that top lock here. You can see Kane now trying to scrape his way out to the side. Kane's going to scrape himself out into this direction, get his shoulders to the mat. If he can do that, if he can get that right elbow to the floor between him and Tuke, yes, he might open himself up for strikes, but at least Tuke would be off his back. At the moment, Dylan's doing a great job. He's got this double bind on the leg. Now Kane's managed to free it. That body triangle is really the problem, though. You can see Kane trying to unlock it here with the legs. I think Dylan Tuke's going to bump up to top position here.
The fence is taking away a lot of options for Dylan Tuke here.
Man, he looks strong in this position.
Floating on top of Kane Mousah here. 60 seconds left in round number 2.
And we have to keep in mind that Kane Mousah's just been dealing with this for 15 minutes against last year's champion. It's going to be interesting to compare those two performances. If Dylan Tuke's able to get the win here, you know he's going to be wanting to fight 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘 at some point in the future. Obviously, this is outside of the lightweight bracket, and 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗍's already made his way through to the next round. So Tuke's just going to try and make as much noise as possible here, but he's going to have a more impressive victory. And Kane Mousah gave Jakub 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗑 all he could handle.
It's a good job by Mousah fighting the hands here, keeping pressure on the hands of Tuke. Because of that, he can't really drag him over the mat.
Good knees to the body from both of these guys. Mousah off the fence now. Now he's pressuring.
Great movement there by Tuke.
Not a ton happened in round number 1, but Kane Mousah did land a couple of strikes. They embraced to start this third frame. 5 more minutes.
The coaching in the corner for Dylan Tuke was really less about what he needs to do and how he needs to do it. Get after him, everything you've got. They know that this is all hanging in the balance for 5 minutes. Tuke never holds still, and you can see it's difficult for Kane Mousah to uncork any punches because he feels he's going to be swinging at air. Tuke's very elusive, very tricky. It's where Kane's trying to get a hold of him now. Might even be worth him taking the grappling initiative.
Kane's very aware of the takedown. Dylan shows it to him. The timing on the takedowns has been phenomenal for Tuke, and there he goes again.
Man, nice. Tuke's wrestling looks so much better than it did last year, and he looked good last year, but you can see the improvement.
He does a great job getting a hold of him with his long arms, wrapping his arms around him, getting that body lock, and then taking him down.
90 seconds gone here in this third round. Let's check in with Big John McCarthy, see how he has it through 2. Thank you, Big John McCarthy, a lesson many fighters have learned the hard way.
Kane's got 3 minutes, managed to get himself free of that entanglement.
And look, great work by Tuke to get it to the ground. No offense from that position, which makes the judge's job even harder. Now he's grabbing a clinch. There was a knee in there. There's another. Stylistically, when Dylan Tuke is not part of the regular season, trying to advance to the playoffs, this strange and often very conservative approach, it befuddles me, quite frankly. It's not a fan-pleasing style. It's not something that's going to get you further calls. Dylan Tuke has the ability to make these fights more engaging.
Go for the ankle pick here. Mousah doing a good job of defending this takedown. He's going to try and find himself off the fence here. 2 minutes now to go.
Fingers on the cage, dude.
Stefan Struve, how are you coaching Kane Mousah in these final 2 minutes?
Well, you want his back off the fence, of course. You want him to turn around, but Tuke is relentless with the takedowns. He always grabs a hold of something. So it's really hard for him for Mousah to create a break here and then land. Now you want him to pressure, but every single time he's really added pressure, Duke ducks under and goes back to the body lock, as he does here. It's going to be incredibly frustrating for Kane Mousah.
It's so tricky. The way that Tuke flows from one thing to another, it's like, it's very, very fluid. Makes it difficult to get any space. He's always in contact with his opponent, very sticky. Now Kane's sprawling out here. He's up against the fence. Going to be difficult to sprawl out here with the fence at his back. Deep breaths.
Final minute of this fight.
Let's keep working, Dylan.
45 seconds.
Kane's got to turn him around. He's got to create distance. He's got to land something. Good knee there by Tuke. He's losing the fight here.
And you know Kane's going to let go in these last 30 seconds. Big, deep breaths. Goes for the body shot. Pushes Tuke off. Body shot again.
Nice work on that knee from Dylan Tuke. Kane Mousah trying to dirty box. If the end goal is to grip your opponent, then Dylan Tuke's doing a phenomenal job of it.
Best round so far for Kane Mousah this. He's managed to land far more shots in this round than he did in the last two.
Final bell of this fight, and we go to the judges' scorecards.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of incredible action, we go to the judges' scorecards. The judges scored this bout 29-28, 30-27, and 29-28. All for your winner by unanimous decision, Dylan Tuke!
Dylan Tuke takes home the win via unanimous decision.